And good morning. Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show. I am Shelley Whitehead, your host on this adventure that we're having today. Thank you so much for joining us. You can watch us right here on Charter Channel 8 6 days a week. And if you don't get a chance to catch us, you can always find us on the internet. We are found on YouTube as well as blip.tv. And when you like us on Facebook, what we'll do is upload the newest episode right to your newsfeed. So it's a great opportunity for you to find out what's going on in your community right here on the Owatonna Today Show. We do want to thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be speaking with Matt Durand and talk about Earth Day and how you can be a part of that. Also speaking with the Owatonna Shrine Club, Ron Jensen and Dick Heide. Is that how you say your name? Heide. Okay, just checking, because I want to do it right. I should have asked before. But anyway, we're going to be talking to those gentlemen about the Owatonna Shrine Club and some of the amazing things they do. If you like to see something right here on the Owatonna Today Show, maybe there's an event that's going on in your little community, or if there's something you know about, you can always send us the information at owatonnatoday@charter.net. Or if you want to call Leanne Alt, you can do that at 390-5751. Let us know what you'd like to see, and we'll see what we can do about that. We also want to remind you that you can always be a part of the Owatonna Today Show by watching us on those things, and just make sure you do let us know what you think of the show. We'd love to hear your feedback, and you can do that on Facebook as well. We're going to be right back. We're going to be speaking with the Owatonna Shrine Club first, so stay with us right here on the Owatonna Today Show.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead & Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Hi, this is Laura Ressler greeting you from the Steele County Historical Society's History Center, where we're honoring the past and looking towards the future. We're proud to be a sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Amber Betcher, and I play Alicia Courtney.
And I'm John Terrell, and I play Constable Pulford in LTO's current production of Chase Me Comrade, directed by Jim Cole and sponsored by Wells Fargo.
Performances of Chase Me Comrade will be held Friday and Saturday, April 19th and 20th at 7:30 p.m., with a matinee on Sunday, April 21st at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday through Saturday, April 25th, 26th, and 27th at 7:30 p.m.
Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764.
Don't miss LTO's production of Chase Me Comrade.
And we are back with the Owatonna Today Show. I do have with me, I have Ron Jensen and Dick Heide. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning,
How's everybody
Shelley.
today?
Good.
Very fine.
Good.
Thank
You survived the winter weather that we're having this spring.
Yes,
Almost.
it's coming again.
I know, word on the street is that we're not quite done.
Yep,
but you know,
that's
we
right.
can take it because we're Minnesotans.
Yes,
we can
that's
handle
right.
this. Good.
Yep.
Gentlemen, what I would love for you to do is start off introducing yourself, tell a little bit about yourself, and then we'll talk about these fancy hats you're wearing.
Okay, I'm Ron Jensen. I'm the president of the Owatonna Area Shrine Club this year. I'm recently retired. I was working for a company over in Waseca for Emerson Electric, and retired in August, and my wife retired in September.
Oh,
so
goodness.
We've done some traveling this winter,
Good.
and come back to Minnesota just in time for one of the snowstorms.
Nice timing on your
Yes,
part.
it was. We got home on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock. Monday morning, I got up and shoveled the driveway.
Because you missed it so
yeah,
much.
I missed it so much.
You know,
yes.
this was all your fault.
Yeah,
then.
right, yeah.
Okay, well, we know who to blame. Okay. And you, sir?
My name is Dick Heide, and I'm a sales engineer for a German manufacturer of coated abrasives, or sandpaper.
You can say their name.
VSM Abrasives.
There you go.
Which is an acronym because the name is 2 feet long.
Because it's a German name.
It's a German name, yes. And we've lived in Owatonna for, goodness sakes, 36 years now, 4 grown children, and been active in the shrine all my life.
Well, tell me a little bit about the Shrine Club, because it's an extension of the Masons.
Yes, it is.
It's it's a social club, which means you gentlemen get together and you have fun. There's
Right.
forks and knives involved, right?
And that's kind of how it got started. As you mentioned, you have to be a Mason to be a Shriner, And back in, I think it started in like 1872, thereabouts, a group got together and decided that they needed more of a social club versus the Masons. Masons is a little stricter, a little more formal, and the Shriners are, like I said, a little fork and knife. We have a good time and a few libations once in a while. So, and that's how it kind of got started.
But what's interesting is that it's evolved from them. That from that point, you don't just get together to have a good time. You've now created a whole new world of helping other people.
Right. Yep. We have the Shrine hospitals. There's 22 hospitals in the United States. We have one in Canada, one in Mexico, and a lot of our functions are what we're doing. We're raising money to support the Shrine hospitals.
And the Shrine hospitals are unique.
Yes.
In the country, in the world, because they actually do a lot of the services
for free.
For free.
That's right. A lot of people don't understand that, but yes, the services for the hospital, the Shrine Hospital, are free. So,
what do they specialize in?
Various hospitals. They do. We have a burn unit. I think it's in the Chicago. I had written some of these down here. Boston. In Boston, they do pediatric burn care. Chicago is orthopedic and neuromusculoskeletal. And so there's various hospitals do various.
Well, and it makes sense for them to specialize in something to bring all that talent together. Yep. And is most of the stuff for children? Is that
yes,
true?
Yeah, under 18.
Yeah.
If a child has been going through the program, starts young, and they'll carry them into like maybe they're 20, 21 or something. But most of it is for children under 18.
Do you think that the founders of the Shrine Club ever imagined it would come to this point?
They probably did in their heart, but
because they had the heart for this.
They had the heart for it, and they came up with these silly hats.
Well, they're beautiful. Fezzes are cool.
My grandchildren call them silly hats.
Well, tell us about the hat themselves. And
the hat is a fez, and they were looking for something to draw attention. And so it really has no other connotation other than the fact that it's unique, it's different, and everybody recognizes us for who we are by our fezzes. There's no Arabic connotations or anything else to it, but it's strictly to identify the Shriners. And when they see these fezzes, it's funny, Ron and I were putting out posters last week, and everybody puts a smile on their face when they see the fezzes. So we're proud of that. We work very hard, and we do a lot of good things, and it's all for the kids.
Well, and that's what's amazing to me about the Shriners. The fezzes are something that they're known for. The small cars or small vehicles that are run in parades is something they're known for. The clowning is also something that they're known for. It's like the Shriners want to make everyone smile. So they've done what they can in many different ways to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So one of the ways, again, that they do put smiles on faces is we've talked a little bit about the hospitals, but you have an event in Owatonna for local people that there's an opportunity for anyone who might have some issues. Would you like to talk
Yes,
about
we
that?
do, Shelley. This Saturday, April the 27th, at the Owatonna Public Library from 9 o'clock in the morning till noon, in the Gainey Room, which is on the third floor of the library. And there's an elevator access, so if there's any handicap issues, this is really great. But this is our 15th year that we've held this, and we're actually one of the leading clubs in the state as far as what we call our outreach evaluation clinics. We're looking for kids that have medical needs or conditions that we can help. We'll have a doctor on site. We have a physical therapist from the hospital in Minneapolis. And we're basically pre-screening the children that it's a condition that we can treat. We cannot treat all conditions and illnesses, mainly orthopedic type of illnesses. And we'll make arrangements for them if the doctor thinks this is something that we can treat to come on up to the hospital. And with the advent of the economy the last few years, just quickly, we do accept insurance if the family has insurance. But their part of the deductible could be very devastating to them financially. So the Shriners take care of that.
So this is an event for anyone in this area who thinks that they might have a child who could use these services.
Absolutely.
Bring them. There's no
Yes.
reason not to. There's no
Correct.
cost to them. Just bring the child, have them evaluated, and if they can get the care that they may not be able to get here or can't afford, they could actually change a child's life.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Absolutely.
So it's
Yep.
really important. And in doing that, I hear you have an event coming up.
Yes, on this Sunday, April 28th, at the Eagles Club, we have our annual Pancake Breakfast.
And this is a fundraiser?
This is a fundraiser, yes, yep. And this is our 22nd year that we've done this, and the proceeds are help benefit the hospital.
Which
So
is,
we-
I'm glad that you guys do these two events at the same time. So Owatonna understands why they come and have pancakes to
Yeah,
support the
right,
Shriners. Is
right.
the event the day before is evaluating
Right.
children, getting them very important care that they need.
Yeah, and this year it worked out a little different. We normally have the evaluation clinic in April. We normally have our breakfast in February.
Oh.
But this year the Eagles changed the schedules somewhat on us, and so we ended up on April 28th. But it worked out very well.
It did.
For
Again,
the 27th too.
Allowing the community know why that they should come and
Right.
support this kind of
Yep.
event.
So you can come down to the Eagles and get pancakes, get your fill of pancakes and eggs, and we'll have some clowns down there that will be entertaining the kids. So,
Well, you have a lot of numbers here. What do these have to do with the area and the way Shriners have affected the area? The Owatonna area.
The numbers I was just brought along. This is some of the dollars that we've made over the years, and I've been running been in charge of the Pancake Breakfast for about the last 10 years. But we make somewhere around. We used to things have changed. The economy has changed.
Yes, it has.
Okay, and so we used to make about $3,000, but we're down to like $1,500.
But we can get back up to that 3,000 this
Yeah,
year.
well, hopefully we could, yes.
Good,
Yeah,
and help the situation.
Yep, and you can we have tickets at Costa's and at Kotke's and any of the area Shriners.
So two important events for the Shriners.
Yes, this
Saturday
weekend.
at the library. What time is that from?
9 o'clock in the morning till noon.
And then the pancake breakfast.
8 to 12:15.
Good, gentlemen. Thank
Sunday
you so
morning.
much for your time. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
And have fun
Thank
this
you for-
weekend.
Thank
you
you
again.
Yes.
Thanks.
And we'll be right back with the Owatonna Today Show. Please stay with us.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty,
And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna.
and we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, Ann Plaskonko here from Senior Place. Senior Place has new hours. Mondays and Fridays we're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Participate in Zumba Gold, Bike Club, table tennis, computer classes, speakers, and much more. Don't forget the Senior Place Partnership Program with 39 businesses giving discounts and incentives with your Senior Place membership card. Membership is only $35 for the year, which comes to just $3 a month to be a member. Consider joining us today.
Have you talked to your teen about marijuana lately? Maybe you should. Regular marijuana use can sap a teen's motivation to learn. Users do not live up to their potential and drop out of positive activities. Marijuana affects memory and learning and stays in your system for weeks. Marijuana also affects judgment and perception. Reaction time when driving is reduced by 41% after smoking 1 joint and 63% after smoking 2, affecting the safety of your teen and other drivers on the road. You need to talk to your teen about the effects of marijuana use. It's not just a harmless high. For more information, please contact the Steele County Safe and Drug-Free Coalition.
Hi, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Tim Thomas of the Brick Mager Funeral Home, and we're proud to serve the Medford and Owatonna areas with cremation and traditional funeral services.
And we're proud to be a part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, my name is Dave Olson, and I'm with R&K Electric, where we provide power to the people. We're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. I have with me Matt Durand. Hello.
Hey, Shelley.
How's it going?
Good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you've been on the show a couple times, but there may be some new viewers, so tell a little bit about yourself.
Well, I work for the City of Owatonna. I'm the stormwater manager, so I'm responsible for the catch basins that you see in the streets, those pipes that go underground and dump into our waterways. Untreated, that's the big thing I try and let people know, that our storm sewers are untreated. So anything that you see on the streets is going to make its way into our rivers and streams here in Owatonna. I've been there for about the last 5 years, really enjoy getting out and letting people know about things that they can do to help. And that's a big reason why I'm here today, because Happy Earth Day, Shelley.
Yeah,
Happy Earth Day.
Same to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, and that's just it is that we are the land of 10,000 lakes.
Yeah.
But there's more. I'm sure there's more.
Our water as a resource here in this state is something that we can all connect to in our lives, whether growing up, going to the cabin, or fishing, or
even
whatnot.
driving by them every day.
Yeah, exactly. Swimming, just their natural beauty. We're very lucky here in Minnesota. Our state, it should be noted too, that we are, I guess, a little bit ahead of the curve from a regulatory standpoint for stormwater management.
As we should be.
Yeah, our state is leading the charge with making sure that we have good water quality for our future generations to enjoy.
Well, you have young children.
Yeah, I've got 3 kids here
You'd like
in town.
them to be able to go in the lake
definitely.
at some point.
and we've already started at an early age. Yesterday we were at my in-laws' cabin, and we were out going for a nature hike and picking up garbage and picking up debris, because not only do I want them to enjoy it, but I also want them to be stewards of it as well, and make sure that they are passing it down for their kids, hopefully someday.
Earth Day started a long time ago. I'm old. And I remember when I was a kid, we learned about Earth Day. We learned about when you brush your teeth, you turn the water off, and it's really grown since then. In fact, I found out that there are 192 countries throughout the world that are celebrating Earth Day, because we need to start taking care of it. No matter what your political inclination is, we need to start taking care. We're stewards.
Yes.
So it's important to do that. And so because we are such a water-based nation, but our state.
Yeah.
Even here in Owatonna, we have Lake Coalmire, and we have those streams and those rivers that are going through this area. We need to be aware of that. And like you said, all of those drains go right into those lakes and rivers. And so there's some things we can do. You want to talk about those?
There's a lot of good things. Whenever the weather breaks, I guess.
Whenever it's supposed to be this weekend. It's supposed to be in the 60s.
Let's hope. Everybody's kind of itching to get outside. And so one of the big things that I recommend to individuals is, when you do get outside, is to go out, take a grocery bag or some type of garbage bag, and go out on those streets and on your walk and pick up the debris that you see on the streets, the bottles, the cans, the debris. When we go on our nightly walks as a family, we do the parents against the children. And so we make it a little competition. And so, the biggest thing is to make sure that they're not running into the middle of the street to grab garbage. So it's a good problem to have. But yeah, so we go, and then, once we've canvassed an area, we try and go a different route to kind of do that. And it's a good way to show others, that you can lead by example. Because when people see you out walking with a garbage bag, picking up that garbage, they'll have a second thought if they throw
Social
that litter.
pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a big way. Obviously, nightly walks. As the grass does start to green up and get ready to be mowed, which some of us are not looking forward to, make sure that yard waste stays on your yard.
So you mean the grass clippings?
I mean the grass clippings, or in the fall when the leaves start to come down. Those those leaves that you mow and you crumple up into little bits and they go into the gutter. Anytime that grass or leaves get into the gutter, they get washed into our catch basins. And those, if maybe you fertilize your grass to make it green, if those grass clippings get into the gutter, they also have fertilizer on them. And when they get into our lakes, they make them green. And that's why we have huge algae blooms, is because there's so much phosphorus.
Yes. The lakes
algae
just like
loves.
our lawns.
So algae loves the fertilizer as well. So it's important, and it's really easy to know who has not swept up their lawn. And so if you get a knock on the door with my smiling face, I'll let you know that you need to get that swept up. So or you can, and the other thing, you can compost at your own home. So those grass clippings, or you can take it out to the compost site. The city does have a compost site on the west side of town, and it is open, even with this weather. And so they're doing a good job. You can get really good compost there. If you have a garden, maybe you can take that and have a really great harvest from your garden.
Because again, the garden will like those same fertilizers.
Yeah, exactly. So those leaves are breaking down, they're decomposing, they're adding fertilizer for those plants, and so they love it. Some of the other things, Friday is Arbor Day.
Okay. Yes.
So Arbor Day is the 26th, so plant a tree. I mean, that's a great way to invest in the future. You might not see the dividends now, but further down the road, you can, if you want to help out, we're certainly looking for a few organizations to help out. The city has our Arbor Day planting on Friday, and so we will be planting some boulevard trees throughout the city, and then we're also planting 6 trees for retirees as well. That's obviously a big way. The other thing is to try and collect the runoff or store the water. So a long time ago, our grandparents used to call them cisterns, where they would collect that water and use them for household things. They're really kind of making a comeback, and they're called rain barrels. And so those rain barrels, you can collect that water off of your house, off of your gutter, and then you can use it to water your lawn or water your garden or your flowers. That soft water is a lot better for them. And we do have a workshop through the community ed, and that's coming up on May 22nd.
And that's to teach you how to do this kind of
you'll
rain barrels.
You'll learn about the concept of rain barrels, and then we'll also then build one together. And so you'll leave for $50, you'll get the barrel, and then OPU also has a $10 rebate on that.
Okay,
so it's a good program.
Why, again, you talked a little bit about it being better for the lawn, but why
There's no minerals. Well, not only that, I mean, the rainwater that's collected does not have the hard minerals that we get from the water that we pump up. And obviously, you're also spending less money from that standpoint. So you're reusing. The 3 R's for Earth Day is reduce, reuse, recycle. And so whenever you can reuse that, we collect our water. It's right next to our garden. And so then our kids can get, garden watering cans. They enjoy that.
They get wet.
Yeah, exactly. It's great for mud pies. It's wonderful. But so those are things, we also have a little bit further out in September, we also have a river cleanup program. And so if people want to come help, we've had great turnout. We had over 70 people this year come and clean debris out of the Straight River and Maple Creek and Isaac Walton. And so it's good to get in there and get that stuff cleaned out. And then lastly, like I said, the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle. There's a lot of different organizations here in our town. Clothing. I know that there's an organization that will actually come and pick it up at your curb if you want. So that's a good thing to utilize that service. Or even locally here, our own local Steele County Clothesline would really enjoy those donations as well. So if you have clothes that your children have outgrown, or maybe personally you've outgrown, or you've lost a lot of weight, you can never use them again,
ungrowing, I don't know how that would be.
You've got a new wardrobe because you've worked hard over the winter, right? And so you can take those clothes as well and donate those to the Steele County Clothesline.
And it's a recycling kind of concept.
Yeah, exactly, reusing. And so those clothes are not, going to be just thrown out or taken to the landfill where they're going to take years to decompose. Other people can reuse those, and that's a big thing.
It's funny that those people who have taken the time to make their lawns beautiful, sometimes it's important to remember that is something that expands throughout the community. So making your own houses beautiful, that's great, and we love that, but you also need to realize that you are responsible also for the rain gutters and those kind of things, so taking responsibility for those things.
Fertilizers.
Little birdie is saying something back over there.
Fertilizer is, it is what it is. Even by rights, Kentucky bluegrass is not native to Minnesota. Back in the day, we had large native plants that helped break up the soils, and now we've integrated this in here. So a root mass of bluegrass can have about 1.5 inches, whereas a native plant can have up to 15 feet of root mass. So that's going to do a lot more for the aquifers and recharging that water. So
Well, and so if people are interested in more about this, how can they?
They can definitely call me at the city. My number is 507-774-7300, or I've got an email, Matt Durand at ci.owatonna.mn.us. We can put you in contact if you want to help with tree plantings. We can put you in contact if you want to help clean up trash. We can adopt a catch basin for you. You know what? I've got plenty of things for people if they want to get a hold of me.
And one of the things you talked about is cleaning up the debris from the rivers. And why is that important?
Well, there was several generations before that just didn't really kind of think about Earth Day as the context that we do now. And so, it costs money to get rid of tires. And so it seemed like rivers were good places to put them. We've hauled over 150 tires out of the river over the last 4 years. And so we're on our 5th year. This will be our 5th cleanup. And we've cleaned up tons. I mean, literally tons. We've gotten couches, toilets, car engines.
And these are from generations ago, not just people doing this now, because we know better now.
Yeah, well, I would hope there's still midnight dumping in county ditches. If you drive around the county, you can see couches that are out in because it costs money to get rid of those.
Yeah.
So,
well, I want to thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Again, contact Matt if you have more questions, you want to find out more about Earth Day or even how you can be a part of it. Get out there this weekend. It'll be nice. It'll be 60s. Take a walk, grab a trash bag, and pick up some of the stuff. It's a really great opportunity. And
don't throw your plastic bottles in the street.
Don't throw your plastic bottles in the street.
I'm tired of picking them up in front of my house.
I think Leanne has a soapbox that she would like to get on, but we'll do that later. All right, we'll be right back with the Owatonna Today Show, so please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Amy Martinez.
And I'm Adam Martinez, owners of Snap Fitness in Owatonna.
Snap Fitness is a fast, convenient, and affordable fitness center, and we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Everyone deserves opportunities to have a good life, a quality education that leads to a stable job, enough income to support a family through retirement, and good health. But the reality is, many children fall behind, many families are struggling, and many others are in poor health. United Way's goal is to find long-term solutions. Thanks to a grant from the Otto Bremer Foundation, we're hosting community conversations this year to address these issues. If you'd like to join us, please call our office.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
And it's time to take a look at your community announcements. Hi.
You should be here.
Oh, that's scary. Just kidding. I never.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty.
And I'm
so
Deb Gill.
Anyway, we want to talk about some of the great things that are going on in your community. Make sure you're involved in it and take the opportunity. Owatonna is such a great community that's trying to offer services. And one of those services is the Autism Spectrum Disorder Parent Support Group. Autism does have a very wide spectrum, from those who are, you wouldn't even know it, to those who are severely disabled by it. And so it's an opportunity for you as a parent to get together with other people that have some of the same issues, and maybe you as a parent have dealt with these issues and you can share your information with others. This support group is tomorrow, April 23rd from 6 o'clock to 7:30 at the Associated Church in Owatonna. I really encourage you, if you know someone who does have an autistic child who hasn't been to this event, go check it out, see if it's something that can work for you and your family. A free evaluation clinic is for children with orthopedic conditions. We talked about this today for the Shriners Hospital. This is Saturday, April 27th from 9 to 12. Let your friends and family know this is a great opportunity. There's an open house for the Amy Swain Hearing Centers. This is April 29th through the May 3rd. It's special pricing on all Siemens products, 1 week only, and you can check these out. She does have offices in Austin, Owatonna, and Waseca, and you can contact those offices for more information. Poets at the Library. Todd Boss is a poet, and on April 30th, he's going to be at the Owatonna Public Library at 7 p.m. Make sure you check this out. It is National Poetry Month, and it's a great opportunity. If you love poetry or you're a poet yourself, why don't you go check it out and have some fun with that. It's the 10th annual Steele County Free Senior Care. I have a hard time reading this one. Free Senior and Caregiver Expo. This is a great opportunity if you know of someone who is giving care to a senior, or if you are doing that, and it's an opportunity for you to see what services are available. This is a service-oriented event so that you can get the help that you might need. It is from 10 to 5:30 at the upper level meeting room in the Four Seasons Center. Free parking, free admission. If you have questions, you can call 444-4280 for more information. Thank you so much for joining us today. On Wednesday, we're going to be speaking with Edna Ringhofer and Dancing with the Steele County Stars fundraiser, as well as a conversation with the Plant Ladies. It's a great opportunity for you to pretend it's spring right here on the Owatonna Today Show. We'll see you then. Thanks so much.